So let's talk about when you are attracting emotionally unavailable men. Okay? What's going to happen and why this happens is because you have a mother wound. Okay? People that have mother wounds tend to, when they were children, they were quieted. Okay, for whatever reason, they were not allowed to express themselves, whether creatively, emotionally. There was a safety net where they couldn't be themselves. Okay, so as you become an adult, you start attracting people who have father wounds, which means they are emotionally unavailable. And I'll do a whole video on more in depth on father wounds another day. But mother wounds, what's going to happen is when you're, like I said, when you're an adult, you're going to start attracting that emotionally unavailable person. And then you're going to, because of that, you're not going to speak your truth on what you're needing. So you're going to overcompensate. That's where the people pleasing aspect comes in. And then we'll say, for example, narcissistic empathic relationships. That's the empath that's in the relationship. Give the overgiver that's being taken from continuously. Okay. And it's mainly due to the fact that you are not voicing your needs. So you're overcompensating. You're starting to mother that other individual, the person that has father wounds, because they're looking for all the attention because their needs were not met for whatever reason, or they're feeling abandoned or whatever. Okay. We're going to go into that topic another day. But yeah, so you're overcompensating for these people instead of speaking what you truly need. How you're going to heal this wound is by speaking what you need. And when that happens, what's going to happen is your nervous system is going to get out of whack. Okay? You're going to feel afraid to express your needs. But you need to do this. You need to get over that fear, because whatever comes up from that person, you have to be ready for that. Okay? They might come and speak their truth and be like, okay, this isn't going to work for me either. That's perfectly okay. And you got to be settled enough within that nervous system to accept that answer, okay? But you have to speak your truth. You have to. It is healing a mother wound is literally getting your voice back. The only way you're going to start attracting any kind of relationship, it doesn't matter if it's platonic, it doesn't matter if it's a love relationship. If you want healthier dynamics, you have to be able to be seen. You have to be able to have the strength to speak your needs without feeling that mother wound of, oh, if I say something, I'm going to be judged or I'm going to get in trouble, because that's what's going on internally. Okay. And it's coming up as your nervous system, like freaking the fuck out. You got to be able to voice. Okay. And when you voice that, you got to be ready for the answer. And if the answer isn't something that you want, you got to know that it's okay. You move on. There are 7 billion people in this planet, okay? If you get the answer you want, great. Continue to voice those needs. That's part of healthy dynamics in relationships. Without the fundamentals of healthy communication, there is no relationship, whether it is friendship or love potential, okay? Understanding that, healing that mother wound, that goes back to the nervous system. Not being so scared to be seen and to be heard. There is no person on this planet that is worth holding yourself and your feelings internally for. So I don't know who needed to hear this. And if you're somebody who is stuck, having that hard time expressing your needs, expressing who you are because you're afraid that you might lose another person, or you're going to be judged, or whatever reason that's making you hold back, I would advise clicking and getting my free Breaking Free guide. It's 100% free. All you got to do is put your email. That's it. Download, done. Okay, link in bio. But yeah, you're going to attract that emotionally unavailable person continuously. Is going to keep showing up in all dynamics of all of your relationships until you realize that it is not your job. And that's the other thing too. It is not your job to heal that emotionally unavailable person. That's on them to figure out, okay? Because what happens if you have a mother wound, you're going to want to heal that person. And you're going to overcompensate. And that's when it turns into those toxic dynamics, okay? Really being able to see that before it happens is going to help you a lot. It's going to help you a lot. So, with that being said, I hope this video helped too, okay? And now you can recognize if you have that mother wound and you can act appropriately. Okay? Much love.